Hey guys, Big Eternal Flames Gaming, and it looks as though the long-awaited Elden Ring DLC Shadow of the Erdtree may have just dropped. It's been speculated upon for a long time, so I think it's just dropped. What are we doing? Can we, can't we? Can we get in here? Nah. Not yet. This is the gateway. Okay. This is the point where we go in. So... this is the point that we go where we interact with the withered arm in the cocoon. And we can't interact yet. So just now we're still waiting. So disappointing. All right, so we're still waiting for the... All right, so while we're here, let's talk about the DLC. So, to start the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, you must first defeat Scourge Radahn and Mog, Lord of Blood. Once you've defeated those two bosses, you go to the throne of Mogwin's Palace, which is where we are. Right there. Yep. Okay. So once you've defeated those two bosses, you go to the throne of Mogwin's Palace and interact with the withered arm in the cocoon to begin the DLC. What else do we know? To start the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, you must defeat Scourge Radahn and Mog, Lord of Blood. Once you've defeated those two bosses, yep, we've already covered off on that. Touching the withered arm will transport you to the Land of Shadow, the new map in which the Elden Ring DLC will be set. You can move in and out of the Land of Shadow at will afterwards. But in order to unlock the DLC map, you must reach and interact with the arm in the cocoon. So you have to beat Scourge Radahn in one playthrough and Mog, Lord of Blood. Touch the withered arm to progress. So Scourge Radahn is the major boss in Caelid with the rotten-infested region. To the east of Limgrave. To defeat him, you must wait until the Radahn Festival is active and transport, etc., to Redmane Castle in the southwestern corner of Caelid to activate the portal on the beach. Mog, Lord of Blood. Second key to progressing to the DLC, right? So you have to go to Mogwin Palace and take on Mog, Lord of Blood, obviously defeat him to progress. Once you've defeated Mog in the throne room, you will simply need to interact with the withered arm poking out of the bloody cocoon on Mog's throne. This arm belongs to the demigod Michaela, brother of the new famous boss Millennia Hand of Michaela. Michaela is very famous. Is a very famous figure who is absolutely central to the story and lore of Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So it makes sense that he is your gateway to the Land of Shadows. So, guys, preparing for the DLC, if you are capable of defeating Mog, Lord of Blood, then you are likely already at the right level of power to begin your journey into the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. The FromSoft boss, Hideaki Miyazaki, has said that Shadow of the Erdtree will be on a similar footing to the end game of Elden Ring. So, in other words, if you can beat the last two bosses in Elden Ring, you can prepare or at least be effective at taking on Shadow of the Erdtree. So the FromSoft boss has said, quote unquote, think of attack power, think about attack power, crit hits, think about consolidating those two game so it really is about DPS, it sounds like, more so than tanking to progress through Shadow of the Erdtree. So once you've made a certain level, you progress to Shadow of the Erdtree, it really becomes about attack more so than defense. In attack. So it's very intriguing, Shadow of the Erdtree, guys. Sounds pretty awesome. Can't wait until I can get in. But for the moment, we will wait until we can progress through the withered arm into the egg. Anyway, guys, eagerly awaiting this release. Big out.